NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward spot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, here is Halliburton. From past the arc, connects from three-point range.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
And the first one at the line is good. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin, winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
And Mitchell drops them both. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Allen.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Garland surveying the D. Pass to Mitchell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Halliburton on the wing. Covered by Hunter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Kept alive. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Nembhard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. It's his first trip to the line.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
First free throw is good. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
No good on the second free throw. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Garland, no good. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Nembhard. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show your move. Next dancer. Let's see it.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. Unloads. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And then Allen slams it in.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Siakam outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Halliburton with the bucket.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. Coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's got to pick your poison with him. If you guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Siakam. Down low. Here's Turner over Allen. The shot by Turner no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Garland no good. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Off target with his 3. Cavaliers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. The 3 from Garland. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And the first one drops. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Siakam hits them both. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Stolen. Nemhard with it. Outside for Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Hunter. Halliburton for three. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
He's so disciplined as a playmaker. Tyrese Halliburton sees what's happening. It's just going to take the opportunity.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. To halt the run, and that one is good. Mitchell's got 6.
Mitchell does not let that 6'1" frame deter him from going in the paint. This guy has got so much confidence.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Indiana leading by 3. And here is Siakam. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And Siakam, no good on that one.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Hunter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Hunter taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Hunter.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Mobley against Siakam. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Mobley with the block. A second chance effort. Good on the jump shot.
Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
A drive by Garland. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Jerome, he's checked in for Cleveland. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Neesmith finds McConnell. Nembhard with it. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
3rd team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Evan Mobley. Shooting 1.
One shot.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
Turner with a screen for McConnell. To the middle. Shot clock at 2. Here's Turner. Excellent D there from Allen. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Turner with the steal. Neesmith, the pass to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Garland. Shot clock at 6. Here's McConnell. Allen with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Mobley against Siakam. Back to Garland. Shoots over Nembhard. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Indiana leading to the right side. Here's Siakam. Good D by Mobley.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
At the top of the key, Hunter. Mobley outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pacers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mobley against Siakam. Looking to end his cold spell. No good that time. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Garland kicks to Mobley. Hunter sets a screen for Mobley. Nails the baby hook. And it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Siakam. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. And it's 8 points for Siakam.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Cleveland leading by 4. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. Thompson is out there with Wade. And it's Jerome in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Basket good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mathurin with a screen for McConnell. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
For Indiana, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And he can't get the first one. And the Pacers, Doris, last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Here's Jerome. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jarris Walker. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Mathurin. Toppin up top. He's covered by Thompson. Halliburton, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Jerome. Here's the screen. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton on the wing. He's got 9. Good on the bucket. Halliburton's got 11 points.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by McConnell. The offensive rebound. And Thompson kicks to Strus. Pass to Jerome. Wade a screen on McConnell. Takes it inside. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Halliburton on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Pulls from the top of the key. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Is checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Wade a screen on McConnell. The 3 from Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Mathurin. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
Pacers have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
First one falls for him.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Mathurin hits them both. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jerome passes to Wade. Wade a screen on Halliburton. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jerome's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Halliburton, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Strus passes to Jerome. Thompson, a screen on Halliburton. Back to Strus. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
No good on that one. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Thompson. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Wade. Then for the Pacers, Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And he's good on the second. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, they need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Halliburton. Hunter grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pass to Hunter. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton for 3. Traps in the tray. Halliburton's got 14 points.
We know Tyrese Halliburton came into the league as a 40% career three-point shooter. Don't leave him that wide open, folks.
Here's Jerome. And another miss by Cleveland. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton outside. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that, defense.
Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Took him no time at all on that one. 16 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
There's Jerome. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now Cleveland shooting 39% from the floor at their best. And Allen slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Here's Strus. Hunter, it's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Turner finds Mathurin. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
To the paint. Here's Allen. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 4. Now Halliburton. 16 points for him. Mathurin for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Mathurin's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Max Strus. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Now, here's Garland. Emhart covering. Mobley inside. Siakam's there. Mobley misses. Here's Indiana now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Let's get an update on Donovan Mitchell. What's the status there, David?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Cavaliers. And this is an unfortunate injury, potentially devastating for them.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
And he can't hit the second.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
The Cavaliers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Jared Allen taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 16.
Timeout.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
On the court now, it's your Bucks squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirts.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. Right wing. Siakam passes to Nesmith. McConnell against Garland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen.
Right, this is the size of Miles Turner because he's so skilled at using it to pick up these fouls.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
First free throw is good. And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Cavaliers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Pulls up. And that one is good from Jerome. Jerome's got 8 here in the quarter. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like it can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Max Strus is checked in for Ty Jerome. Throw good, Siakam. Cavaliers leading. Garland with it. He's got 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, Evan Mobley getting more and more capable as an offensive player. Draws the contact nicely right there.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Outside Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. Somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
McConnell scanning the floor. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
How about last season? He made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
That's good from McConnell. And both free throws good for McConnell. And so here's Cleveland.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here is Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Hunter finds Mobley. Wade has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers trail by 4. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Siakam passes to Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Now Cleveland shooting 43% from the field. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Siakam. And the shot goes in. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Garland the pass to Mobley. And here is Hunter. Nesmith covering. Back to Mobley. Turner with the steal. Mobley against McConnell.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
McConnell at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Garland the pass to Wade. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Launches a 3. That's good from Wade on the assist by Mobley. Wade's got 9.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Mobley with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner with the screen. Here's McConnell. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. McConnell's got 6 here in this quarter. No good there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. You know, with this team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Cavaliers leading on the court for Indiana. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the center. Kicks it out to Garland. Goes back up. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Back to Siakam. To the inside. Halliburton passes to Turner. Now Nembhard over Mitchell. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton with it. Some nice passing here by Indiana. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 5 now.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Mobley misses. Pacers trail by 4. For 3, Siakam. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Mitchell missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Siakam finds Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 16.
Well, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Mobley outside. Garland dishes to Mobley. Mitchell a screen on Siakam. Here's Mobley. Drives to the hoop. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Well, this guy's such a reliable presence on the glass. Jared Allen using that length to save the play.
Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Mobley throws it down.
Evan Mobley is in a zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. They set the pick. Clock at 6.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Good D by Mitchell. Garland kicks to Mobley. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Clearly a foul.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Free throw good. Mobley.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And both free throws good for Mobley. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Halliburton. 19 points in the game. Inside. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Over Allen. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Turner. Turner's got 9.
The ability to play through contact is so important for Miles Turner. He's got the size and strength to finish through it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's the Pacers now. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam against Mobley. Siakam kicks to Turner. Siakam, right side. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Evan Mobley with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 6-point game. Pass to Neesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
To the paint, stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Siakam. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Throw good, Siakam. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it, and now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-5 run here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against. Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him.
One thing you know about Benedict Mathurin, this guy oozes confidence, and he is an impact scorer.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Wade outside. Mitchell outside. Outside Garland. Pass to Wade. That three off the mark. Pacers trail by 6. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And that's 21 points for Siakam. Outside Garland. Here's Wade. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Shot clock at 3. Here's Hunter. And another miss by Cleveland. The Pacers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6-13 from the field here in the third.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton in a rhythm, boy. He is something else to watch on the pull-up jump shot.
Mitchell kicks to Wade. Now Mitchell. He's got 10. Back to Wade. The tray. And it's Mitchell missing. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Garland against Mathurin. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Cavaliers have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Allen's shot is off. Indiana's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. They get it back, and a wide-open look for Mathurin. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 4-point Pacer lead.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Cavaliers with some changes. Max Strus comes in for Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Donovan Mitchell. And a change for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Strus finds Garland. Driving in. Trying to end the drought. The Pacers pull it in. Nembhard with it. Guarded by Hunter. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Now here is Halliburton. On the wing, Mathurin. 6 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post. Mathurin's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Wade. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
This guy is always looking to set up his teammates. Darius Garland has his head on a swivel.
Halliburton against Hunter. Halliburton, no good. A tight game here in Cleveland. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Halliburton. Hunter with a screen on Halliburton. And he drives in. There's Jerome. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Then for the Pacers, Walker's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. He hits both from the stripe. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. Now here's McConnell. He has 6. Mathurin finds Siakam. He takes it in, and the foul called on Pascal Siakam. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Number 33, Lou Trevor.
The Cavaliers trailing. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third. And that one is good from Jerome. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Siakam.
You know, we talk about rank defensively. Siakam's so long offensively, trying to get a challenge on him. You are often going to put him at the line.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shoot 2.
Throw good, Siakam. Cavaliers making a switch here. Thor's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Stolen by McConnell. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Strus. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The wide open look here for Garland. No good from outside.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
On the wing, Walker. He has yet to score. Jerome with the rebound. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting about 42% so far. Strus passes to Garland. Here's Thor. Tap and covering. Here's Jerome. Drills it from outside. Jerome's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boy.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's McConnell. And that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cleveland ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 12-3 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Pacers trail by 3. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. Then there's Wade. And it's Thor in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Walker kicks to McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Over in the corner, Mathurin. And the 3 off target.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Thor, guarded by Walker. Thor, the pass to Jerome. There's a screen. Here's Thor. From down in the low post, it goes. Thor's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Cavs. Here's Halliburton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Wade, a screen on McConnell. Jerome, off target from 3-point range. Pacers trail by 3. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Pass Pass to Toppin. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, Ty Jerome.
The first one falls. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so he makes both from the line. Pacers trail by 5. Tapping a screen on Mitchell. Halliburton against Mitchell. And Walker kicks to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Over Mitchell. And it's Halliburton missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Jerome. It's good from long range. Jerome's got 12 points in just the second half.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Toppin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
This guy is so good when he's attacking on the interior and looking to draw contact. Obi Toppin getting to his game.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Nemhard's checked in. And both free throws good for Toppin. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jerome passes to Hunter. Hunter the screen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Strus against Mathurin. Shoots over Strus. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. 16 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Wade a screen on Halliburton. Wade up top. Walker with some nice D. Pacers trail by 7. He lobs it up. Mathurin finds Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Pass to Wade. Here's Jerome. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Nemhard's shot is good. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
Wade a screen on Halliburton. Here's Jerome, and the shot goes in. Jerome's got 22.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Pass to Nemhard. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Jerome's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the pick. Three-pointer. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton with it. Pass to Mathurin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, lots of skill to contend with if you're guarding Benedict Mathurin. It's not an easy cover.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Mathurin. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Jerome. The Pacers also changing it up. Miles Turner comes in for Toppin, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Walker. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers leading by 3. It's Strus on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. Mitchell passes to Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Shot ready, we call it, folks. Darius Garland takes the pass, immediately gets into his jump shot.
Pass to Nembhard. Over Mitchell. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Hunter kicks to Allen. Mitchell outside. Now Strus. Over Mathurin. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 29 in the game.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Nembhard finds Halliburton. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 7. And here's Mitchell from the arc. They get it back. And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Left side, Mathurin. Halliburton for 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Pass to Turner. The putback, and Turner stays with it.
You better do your work early with Miles Turner because this guy is so fast to the window, and he'll make you look foolish with that kind of dunk.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
Please welcome to the floor, your
Mobley, he's checked in for Max Strus. And a change for the Pacers. Neesmith is checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. Allen against Turner. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Back to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
DeAndre Hunter.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
And here's Halliburton. And he lays it straight in. Now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Hunter finds Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now Garland. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Siakam outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
This is exactly the kind of aggression from Darius Garland that changes the feel of the game, just works his way inside and forces the defense to foul.
And that one misses.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Good on the second free throw. And so here is Indiana. Now, here is Halliburton. To tie it up. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And slam dunk by Allen.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
To the middle. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Siakam.
Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
Here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by Turner. Halliburton up top, covered by Hunter. And it's Halliburton missing. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen, a screen on Siakam. The 3 from Garland. And he's good on the 3 ball. Garland's got 9 points in the quarter.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And it's sent back by Allen. The try by Mobley. The shot missing. Pacers trail by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Turner with the screen for Siakam. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Now, here's Garland. Nembhard covering. Hunter, 3. Nembhard grabs the board. Siakam, right side. And he recovers it. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Hunter against Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th. So they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Donovan Mitchell, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And the ladder section gets t-shirts. Let me hear you make some noise.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And stolen by Mobley. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
15 foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Evan Mobley, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Fires the 3. A shot off that time. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.